Hi Zaki's lovers, how are you doing? Welcome to another tutorial, guys. Today I'll be teaching how I made this beautiful abaya for my daughter, guys, and it's beaded. See how see how beautiful it is, see how luxurious it is. Okay, yeah, let's get to work. First, I folded my fabric into four, unbiased into four. So I have that right now. I measured a full length I think 45, and then I went back to the shoulder. Now I'm taking the measurement from the shoulder down to the sleeve. So I have here like 16 inches. Then I came down again. I used my shoulder slope 2 inches, and then I came down by 7 inches. That'll be the armhole, the sleeve round rather. And then it's going to be like a curl bubble. So look at that, I cut it out. So I'm here cutting out the shoulder slope, and then now shaping out the curl. I didn't just want it to be straight, I want it to be like curl. So look at it, the waist, the upper part is bigger than the lower part, the down part. So I'm here trimming out the excess on it. So let's separate it. Now let's cut out the neckline. It's a V-neck. So that's the first V-neck. That'll be the actual neck. Having cut out that, and then I moved again by 2 inches. I'll be extending the V by 2 inches. That's why I'll be adding another flap. So guys, let's say I make this, and then let's cut out the back too to see what I'm talking about. So that's the extra flap that I'm talking about. I'll be adding it back, guys, don't worry. So now let's get to the sewing table. So this is the flap. I need two of this. One I already attached, I already gum my scale on it, so let's place it. This thing is proving difficult, but let's place it. So I needed to get the V. So this is the first step, guys. Please let's pay attention to the way I achieved this my V-neck flap. So this is the two flap that I'll be using. It stay already, you know, I already stayed it. So and then I chalked it out. That part, see what I'll be doing. Please just pay attention to this part, guys. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. Please tell someone to tell someone to tell someone to watch this video. Are you a fashion designer? Are you whatever level you belong to, beginners, intermediates, whatever, you just come here, come to Zaki'sTV and watch. Love the tutorials. See what I have now. Let's sew down and then place it on my main fabric. See, it's coming out, it's giving us what we want. So I think it's not up to what I want, so I moved up a bit again by half an inch. So I'll trim it out again, notch it, and then flip it over and sew. Flip it over and sew. As you're watching, guys, click the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I drop video. This is really beautiful. For whatever category you belong to, you can always make use of this video. You didn't teach me, I only learned courses. Relax, you can learn this here right now. So I'm trimming out the excess, so let's place it. I got this center, and then the center of this. First I like to secure it, use my presser foot to secure it with the needle, and then I sew on on one side first, and then I now notch. See the way I notch to the sewing point exactly, and then I turn and then sew again. That's how I like to achieve my V, and then sew again. I flipped it over and sew. See, can you see where I started the sewing from? So let's get it down. See, please take note of something on this neckline. I did not add stitch. This type of fabric, if it is cotton fabric, you might not need all of it, but because it's this type of fabric, we need stitch. But I didn't add here. So I'll be showing you another video. I'll be showing you. So what will I do next? I think I have to top stitch. Then I'll show you another video where I added stitch, and then you check out the results. You say this place I have to iron to make that V place very well. But on the other one, I think the stress is lesser. So choose your option wisely whether you want to add stay or not. So the next thing I did was to trim out the excess and then move to the iron, the back. Okay, now let's put the facing for the back. Yes, this is look, a whole clothes we are making here. So notch, trim out the excess notch and then turn it over. I'm trying to secure it again. And now let's iron. See what I'm talking about. We have to iron and iron. And this is the one we are adding. This is one we are adding another stay. At this point, when we are ironing this one, it will involve just little stress. So see how we are placing the, just get tiny stay and place on the neckline. This will help you secure your fabric and make your fabric sturdy simply because of the nature of the fabric. After sewing, you can just cut it out. So see the way I'm placing this right now. I intentionally made this video to show you the difference. So choose the option wisely whether you want to add stay or you don't want to add stay. The same way I sew down, use my presser foot to hold it down with my needle and then turn and sew on the first side, and then I notch to the sewing point at the middle, notch to the sewing point at the middle, and then turn to the other side as well and sew down, guys. You have to do this, take your time please, so that that part will not be bulgy or bulky. So let's take our time. Let's take our time to sew down. That's what I'm trying to do here. You see, they stay on this one. Exactly where I notched to, as the part I'll be sewing on the other side. So having done that, so let's flip and see what it looks like. See, can you see? This involves less stress. So now let's attach. Let's join the shoulder. Not attaching. Let's join the shoulders together, and the other one repeat the same process. At this point I've weaved the necessary part, the facing, the front, the back. I've weaved it. So you know, here right here Zaki's is either neat or neat. You can join us for physical class, but if you don't have time or your place is very far from us, you can always sit on our YouTube channel for us to dish out nice lovely educating tutorials for you. So now I'll be attaching this flap on my sleeve. I want it to have that additional, I want to have that effect on the bubu, on the abaya, my daughter's abaya. So guys, so what we are doing right now, so I ended that flap. This is actually not for her alone, for myself and her as well. So I got that, and then we fixed it on the sleeve. It's a shoulder to sleeve type of dress, so fix it. So having done that, the next thing to do is to cut it out and then join the sides. You see the effect. Please, we are still going to weave every part of it. Repeat the same process for the other parts. Repeat the same process for the other side. And whatever is done to A must be done to B. Whatever is done to the left must be done to the right. So don't mind me here, I'm chit chatting with my students, trying to let them see reasons why they need to pay attention to their hair. So let's join the parts. I'm leaving that part because I would like my way to go round. So first and first, let's join. I said something in my previous video that I like to join my clothes in segments, because especially if you want your clothes to align well and you want balancing, you still just start from the top and that joint, except you know how to place it properly, so that then the one part will not be longer than the other or something. So if you want balancing, you want to align properly, please join in segments. So that's what I'm doing right here. Left that place, so I'll be turning my for the hem of the gown. So like I said, my sleeve round is 7 inches, joint, and then cut out the excess. Repeat same process for the other one as well. And then the next one will surprise you. This part it takes a lot of time. I think it took us like 2 days. Took 2 days, yes, for the beading because it's not easy. Even my I didn't I couldn't I just said let's just bead the neck and the sleeve round. I didn't bother beading the body. So what are we doing here? Joining the so guys now we are ready to bead. So first thing first, this is my needle, that's my invisible thread. It is truly invisible because right now I can't even see it. So that's my invisible thread. Okay guys, I can see it now that it is two. And then my bead, I have my rice bead here. So let's start beading. So here I'm beading. So guys, I think we're almost done. And to fix that, I had to break it. So the beading process quite interesting. So guys, you can always join Zaki's, and that's see what I want. Something like this is what I want. I didn't mean all of it though. So I'm drawing out my lines, and then we'll start beading. And then we'll start beading. If you guys enjoyed the video, beading takes time. So and it's you have to be very patient when doing this. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the wrong parts. The effect of the invisible thread and the one our work. You see how neat our work is. See, can you see? There's no same and see what Abaya looks like. She really loved it. So thank you guys. Kindly subscribe, like, comment, share, and expect more videos. Thank you.